Hey guys, Wet Movie 1 back here again, and it's time to go hoard up! Are you guys ready? I know I sure am. That was kind of a crazy hoard up one right there. But today, a small handful of things hit Blu-ray and DVD today. Which one is going to be coming out today? I don't know if I'm going to find it anywhere, and if I do, it's probably going to be at Walmart. And it's a movie called Trailer Park Shark. I know it sounds kind of stupid, but it stars Thomas Ian Nicholas and Dennis Haskins, you know, from Saved by the Bell, Mr. Belding, and Tara Reid. And it's just a movie I kind of want to see to support Thomas Ian Nicholas, but hopefully I can find that one out there in stores today. But two of the other ones that come out today I already had on Blu-ray. The new Tremors movie, Tremors 6, A Cold Day in Hell, right here, which was just an okay movie. And the other one is Winchester's, another one that comes out today on Blu-ray and DVD and stuff like that. But I'm going to be hitting up some of the usual spots around town. Come along with me and let's see if we can find something cool today. Well guys, at my first destination of the day, let's head up in there and see if they have anything new since the last time I was in there. Well guys, in here right now, and I'm looking at the VHS section that they have, and they have some like really weird like how-to videos in here, like how to yo-yo. If you don't know how to use a yo-yo, back in the day, they had instructional videotapes for it right over here, along with some like real world VHS tapes. Real world was only kind of cool when it first started for like the first 2 seasons or so, and after that, I just never cared anymore. And I remember these. What's this, like a beta tape right here of Mary Poppins? Yeah, a beta tape of Mary Poppins. I haven't seen a beta tape in a Goodwill in a while. But a really cool thing that I saw over here, guys, was this Pee-wee's Playhouse set right here. It's the VHS set. It's like 2 different ones, but if you put them together, you get the little mural of Pee-wee and the gang and everything. That's kind of cool. You don't normally see that, but I already have the complete Blu-ray set already. VHS-wise, that's the only stuff I've seen. And this yo-yo thing, do I need that? Because I never learned how to do a yo-yo. That's all they really have movie-wise over here. I looked at the DVDs. There wasn't a lot of stuff over there, but there's something creepy going on over here. What are they doing selling voodoo dolls at a Goodwill? I know they're not voodoo dolls, like tiki things, but I don't know, they're kind of a little creepy. I should get them and see if I can creep out my mom and just like have them randomly in the bathroom or something like that. They might, yeah, I don't know if I should be touching these. Later, voodoo dolls. Well, at my next destination of the day, the local Best Buy. Well, let's head up in there and see what they got. Man, it's windy out. My hair's getting all messed up and everything. Well, guys, in Best Buy right now, looking at the new release rack right here. And one of the other movies that came out today that I totally forgot about was 12 Strong here on Blu-ray. There's no 4K of it. I think it's just Blu-ray and DVD that you can get of this one. This one looks like it could be kind of cool. It's called In the Fade. Have you guys heard of this one at all? It looks kind of weird and crazy. Like I never heard about this one. It's put out by Magnolia Pictures and everything. That looks like it could be really kind of cool. And of course, the new Peter Rabbit came out today on all 3 of the different formats and stuff. I think this one has the voice of what's that guy's name again from that, like, the talk show that's on, the late night talk show? James Corden. I think, yeah, he's the voice of Peter Rabbit, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. This one looks kind of enjoyable. I might get this one down the road if I see it like at a used store. You know what I mean? I like those kind of things. And of course, we have the new Winchester, which I told you guys about at the beginning of this one, and the new Tremors movie, A Cold Day in Hell. At least it's only $14.99. It's not like the best movie on the planet, but for that price, it's worth getting. And 2 of the other things that were released today is some movie called Josie on Blu-ray, which looks like a weird, like maybe psychological thriller, maybe horror film from the looks of this cover right here. Didn't even know what that one really was. And this one right here, the Best of the Hardy Boys, the new DVD right here. I've always really liked this tag team, growing up and stuff back in the day with Jeff Hardy, Matt Hardy doing their crazy over-the-top stunts, on ladders and, stuff like that. This is kind of cool. I didn't know this was being released today. Just got out of Best Buy. Didn't pick up any DVDs or Blu-rays, but I got a bag of stuff here. What could this be? Could I have gotten the hookup from somebody that works in there? Well, over at my last stop of the day, the local Walmart. Let's head on in and see if we find anything cool over there. Damn, it looks like I'm wearing a wig or something. Damn wind. Alright everyone, now over here in the movie section itself, and they have their Peter Rabbits up here, and of course the 12 Strong and everything, and some of the other stuff that came out today is like some Paw Patrol Summer Rescue DVD over here, along with of course Winchester was another one that came out today, along with A Cold Day in Hell, the new Tremors film. But if you want to get the Tremors, all of them in a pack together, all 6 movies, they have the DVD one here. It looks like they may have had the Blu-ray one, but it might have sold out, but I don't know if they had a Blu-ray pack of all these movies together or not. But yeah, this cover looks pretty cool, with like the graboid coming out, just like grabbing the Tremors sign. I dig it right there. And now I'm in the section itself, and it looks like some of the other stuff that came out today is like a Dakota Fanning movie called Please Stand By, which I never heard of before. I always liked Dakota Fanning. I got to meet her once, sometime last year I think. Some other movie called Taco Shop, and like they have like documentaries, looks like, of the Nature Boy. I think this is a documentary or something. You know, Nature Boy Ric Flair, interview with him, talking to him about something. I might check that one out sooner or later. But I'm looking for something a little bit special that I think came out today. And is this right here? Trailer Park Shark Man, starring Thomas Ian Nicholas, Dennis Haskins, and Tara Reid. Alright guys, that's all for Walmart right there. All the stuff that came out today. There's a couple of other little things that came out that I didn't really know, or would even know what to say about them. But I got one thing here, some stuff at Best Buy, so let's go on home. And I'll show you guys what I hoarded up on, and for some DVD and Blu-ray reviews. Let's do it. Alright guys, I'm back home now from hoarding up. About to show you guys my loot right here. And I also got home to some packages, which I'm going to unbox for you guys. One of which I think I know what it is, and the other 2 are going to be like a surprise unboxing. You know, one of them I know is going to be super cool. But let me show you guys the stuff, the thing I picked up over at Walmart. I just had to get it to support my, buddy Thomas Ian Nicholas, Trailer Park Shark right here on DVD. It looks like good cheesy fun, and of course Tara Reid from the Sharknado movies, is in another shark movie right here. And of course, Thomas Ian Nicholas and her from the American Pie franchise. They're like a couple, in the whole franchise and things. But I can't wait to check this one out. Good, cheesy fun. Mr. Belding's in there. Come on, you can't go wrong with Mr. B. And this right here is what I got from Best Buy. I kind of got the hookup. I'm kind of friends with someone that works there. And I'm not going to name names or nothing, but I got something kind of cool right here, so let me show you. This thing real quick, because there's like multiple pieces to it. There's multiple pieces, not pieces. There's like a couple pieces to it. You'll see. This is like the main one I wanted the most right here. Star Wars: The Last Jedi thing. This is like the thing they used when they put on, their display when the Blu-ray and DVD came out, and everything like that. This is kind of cool, huh? He's like, hey man, you want the Star Wars one? I'm like, hell yeah, I want the Star Wars one. So I'm gonna find a place to put this bad boy. And here's what they look like all laid out and everything. These are the two of the ones that will be on the side of like that Best Buy new release display and everything like that. And this one will be like the heading of that new release display. To me, this is like pretty damn cool, dude, because I love me some Star Wars, boy. So I'm gonna find a way somewhere to put them, because I have like white spaces right here. I have like a white space on my wall over here. I'm definitely gonna find places to put these bad boys. And now on to the unboxing portion of this video right here before I get on over to my reviews. All these are coming over from Shout Factory or Scream Factory. I get movies sent to me to review from them and everything. I'm gonna have full reviews, or reviews of these in upcoming videos and stuff. But these are just like the unboxing of what I got in the mail today after I got home hoarding. So let's see, what these ones are. They always come in these like paper things here. And we got the Of Unknown Origin, starring Peter Weller, here on Blu-ray. I don't know if I requested this one, but this one looks like it could be kind of cool. Peter Weller, Jennifer Dale is in this one. Yeah, if you guys let me know down below. I think I might have seen this one back in the day, but I just can't remember. This cover looks really familiar to me though. Right over here, Of Unknown Origin here on Blu-ray. And let's get to this next one right here before I get to the big one. Okay, let's open this up right here, and we have, oh yeah, boy, Wild at Heart, starring Nicolas Cage and Laura Dern. This is the new Shout Select title from that Shout Select line. This is a movie that I remember watching back in the day on VHS and stuff. And this one looks like it has like a handful of new special features on it too, like new interview in here from a couple of the actors. So a new making of documentary on here, Love, Death, Elvis and Oz. The making of Wild at Heart. Just a whole bunch of cool new special features on here. Can't wait to, crack into this one right here. It doesn't look like there's like anything new with Nicolas Cage from the looks of the back right here. But I can't wait to pop in this Blu-ray and to give it a watch. And let's get on to the last package right here before I go down to my review portion. This is a bigger package. I'm kind of excited about this one. I knew this was coming, and I'm just like excited because I used to love watching these movies as not as a kid, but like as a teenager growing up and stuff. These movies are crazy and wacky, man. And it's a box set here, if I can open this up correctly, and that is the BAM! The It's Alive trilogy here on Blu-ray for the very first time. I believe this might be the first time part 2 and 3 have been released on Blu-ray, if I'm not mistaken. It could have been out from like a different country or something like that. But this is the films, I believe. The first one, I believe, was directed by Larry Cohen. Was it Larry Cohen that directed all 3 of the movies? That I can't remember. But man, this is cool. You get all 3 of them in a Blu-ray pack together with a whole bunch of new special features on here. It's pretty much about these like twins that get separated, but like one of them is kind of like a weird mutant kind of creature that lives in this basket. His name's Belial, and he wants his brother to get the people back for messing up their surgery. That separated them at birth or whatever, or something like that, some crazy over the top thing like that. But I can't wait to definitely crack into this one real soon. These movies are just a lot of fun and craziness. I remember the first one a lot more than the sequel, so I'm gonna have to like pop in the sequels again before I start talking about these, in a future video for you guys. But that's It's Alive Blu-ray trilogy right here. But that's all I have to show for you guys today. That's going over to the other side of my room for some DVD and Blu-ray reviews. Alright everyone, now on to my review portion of this Hoarding Up video here. I only have 4 things to talk to you guys about today, and the first one up I got sent for free to review from Warner Brothers, and that is Deep Blue Sea 2 here on Blu-ray. This one right here, I wanted to see because I was a fan of the original film. The original Deep Blue Sea starred like LL Cool J, Samuel L. Jackson, and Thomas Jane, and that was actually the very first DVD I ever bought in my collection back in the day, because that was like the newest film of that week, when I got my DVD player back in the day. And plus I always kind of like shark movies like Jaws and stuff like that, and like movies like Anaconda, creature features and stuff. So like I was excited when Warner Brothers announced they were putting out a part 2. Not like super excited, but just excited enough to go like, oh, I want to see this one. And of course this one takes place about what, like 19 years, 20 years after the last film. And the first film was like them, about creating genetically enhanced sharks that would like do what they want at will. And now it's them, pretty much still doing the same thing, a whole new cast of different people. And, the scientists, messing with these sharks' mind and like having them on mind control and stuff like that. If you click this button, they would stop and turn around and like instead of eating you, they'll, go away, kind of thing. And something happens, all hell breaks loose. And, at this little like compound that, they handle these sharks at, and all these people at this little compound have to, figure out how to get out of there alive. It's kind of sort of just like a rehash of the original one in a way, but it just kind of felt like a weird, like sci-fi kind of ish movie. You know what I mean? Like a made-for-TV sci-fi movie. It was okay for what it was, but I don't really see myself rewatching this one over and over again or anything like that. You do get a behind-the-scenes special feature look at the film, a gag reel, and some deleted scenes, but it wasn't as enjoyable as the original one by any means, but it was just okay right here. But that's Deep Blue Sea 2. The next one up right here is one I actually got sent by from the filmmakers themselves, and that is called The Dark Forest here on Blu-ray. I'll link you guys to their Twitter page and stuff down below, and I'm sure you can find this one on Amazon if you guys want to check it out. It's like an 80s grindhouse, throwback kind of film. It's a real simple story. It's about a group of friends going to the forest, and shit goes down because one of the girls that's going to this forest has a crazy boyfriend that didn't want her to go in the first place, and he's kind of mentally insane, kind of out of his mind, and shit pops off. I found this movie to be kind of enjoyable. I really like the low budget aspect of the film, and how they have, because I made low budget films before, nothing big, nothing major or anything, but I've made low budget stuff before, and I know how hard it is to, put stuff all together and everything. And I really like how they spent time on like the color aspect and trying to make it look like an old grindhouse movie with like the different filter effects and stuff like that. And I don't know, I've kind of enjoyed this one for what it was. It's actually, yeah, you actually get 2 cuts of the film, the theatrical cut and the extended cut on here, along with 8 commentary tracks. But if you guys like old slasher flicks, kind of like Sleepaway Camp and Friday the 13th, like in that kind of sort of vein, when people go into the woods getting picked off one by one, you guys might like this one right here. It was actually kind of cool. But that's the Dark Forest. And the next one up over here, I got from Universal Studios, and that is 50 Shades Freed here on 4K. This is the 3rd installment of the 50 Shades franchise, and I believe, hopefully, the last one right here. But in this one, it picks up where the last one left off. The couple now from the previous 2 films are now married, and the girl is really into getting whipped and spanked and all sorts of weird stuff. And now there's like a stalker involved that's from her past that's resurfacing, that's kind of messing with them now, messing with this couple, and that's pretty much the movie. These movies, I hope they're done. I hope they're done making these. You know what I mean? My sister likes watching them, and that's why I requested it to talk about, but I have a hard time sitting through these movies. Like, it doesn't look like these guys have any chemistry together, the main 2 actors. It just feels kind of, I don't know, like I've never read the books, and I'm never going to. But these movies are just kind of like, what am I watching here? But on this Blu-ray right here in 4K, you get some deleted scenes, 30-minute making-of featurette, some music videos on here. This movie does look nice on 4K, but it's definitely not a guy flick, if you know what I mean here. Well, kind of is, but not really. If you know what I'm talking about. You guys know what I'm talking about. And last but not least right here, I got sent from Paramount Home Entertainment, and that is the new 4K 20th anniversary edition of Saving Private Ryan here on 4K. I already said 4K twice. But this is, of course, Steven Spielberg's World War II epic, when, what's his name? Tom Hanks' character is going down to the war site to try to help save Private Ryan, along with his team of trying to go down there to save this guy, because Private Ryan's family has already lost a couple of people in their family already due to this war, and they're trying to go down there to save Private Ryan, and it's their mission to do so. It's just a classic film I've always liked. I'm never really a big fan of like war movies. Like this one and Enemy at the Gates are like 2 of the ones that always come to mind when I'm thinking about war movies that I actually liked and everything. But this one was actually really good. It looks amazing here on 4K. The format just brings out just all the amazingness of this film, the darkness, the grittiness of this movie. But if you're a fan of Steven Spielberg and Saving Private Ryan, just want to let you guys all know, you can get it now on 4K, man, and has all the original special features that all different previous editions had on there, like even that commemorative edition that came out on DVD years ago. All those special features are on here also. So if you're a fan of the film, get it on 4K, man. You're not going to be missing out. But guys, thank you so much for watching this Hoarding Up video today, and I'll see you next time.